Welcome to Cut the Bull with your hosts Sandy and Maggle. Today we're talking Elimination Chamber, diving deep into the drama surrounding Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. Sandy's got a theory you won't want to miss. And as always, we'll tackle the hottest topics in wrestling, like John Cena's retirement year, CM Punk's antics, and whatever the heck Seth Rollins is up to, and so much more. Stay tuned because it's time to cut the bull.
Today is the first. It's
Yeah, it's the first.
2/29. Why to put
March.
2/20?
Oh, because I recorded it. Darn it.
There's not a 29th this
It's
year.
old.
That only happens a couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, did I say February 29th?
Yes, he put February 29. Crazy.
Yeah, that was an alternate dimension me. Welcome to Cut the Bull. Today like I said, we're talking elimination. All right, where were we? We were talking about um, Jacob Fatu, and then we can continue talking about the Hardys. I think that was the end. The Fatu.
Oh yeah, because I started talking about Jeff Hardy. Well, the
Yeah,
Hardys, and then
yeah,
you went to Jacob Fatu because
yeah.
I just didn't want to finish SmackDown. I guess.
It's okay. Um, yeah. So yeah. So the oh, your camera's black. I don't know if you want to restart it, but we can hear you. Um, so the U.S. title scene ended in a triple threat, and another great match, man. All of these guys could main events any pay per view. Uh, Freaking Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, man. Yeah, any of those guys. It just disconnected me again.
From what, the live stream?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I reconnected this time successfully. Okay, well,
But we need to have Jacob Fatu versus Solo. I'm assuming
yeah,
that's what it's
we got to
leading
build
to.
to that eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah, your camera's out completely.
it's fine. Can you hear
Um,
me?
yeah, yeah, they got to build to that eventually. I'm sure they will. Yeah, and then you know they ended SmackDown with the whole "I want your soul" segment.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
he gave him a new Raptor truck with his old Cody logo on it, bright red. Was doing the vignette. I doubt it was live, uh, but I guess pre-taped at an airport, a private airport,
Right.
really stressing that powerful, rich and powerful thing. The Rock is just bribing Cody at this point. Yeah. But The Miz had good points. The Miz was like, he runs Hollywood. You're gonna say no? Uh, so yeah, I think this Cody thing, him being the Rock's champion, fixes a potential match with Cena. Because before then, Cody would be boring. There's no heat there between him and Cena. But now creates an inferno of heat between him and Cena, especially if he accepts. But yeah, I think this Rock thing, it fixes a potential Cody and Cena. Uh, so I don't know why everyone's hating on it. Just because it's The Rock, I guess people love to hate The Rock, but uh, I think it's a good thing. I love The Rock, especially in this phase of The Rock. So I think it's great. And it fixes the Cody thing. Cody needs to be a heel. Like he's a boring face. He sucks as a face. He doesn't know how to be a face. He needs he needs to be a heel. It's just much better. But yeah, okay. So Now we can talk about weird stuff. um, yeah, the TNA thing. Let's talk about TNA. You say I never believed you, but I was agreeing with you the entire time that there is some sort of agreement with TNA and WWE. It's like some handshake agreement, you know. If it is a sale, they haven't announced it yet. Like, so they're being sneaky about it, but it feels like they're all but sold to WWE at this point. Uh, so yes, it is. It's very crazy to have Hardy's have new merch and not be under contract. Um, Someone's got to tell us if that's ever happened before. So this TNA, yeah, it's very interesting. I'd be very curious to see what the real relationship with TNA is at this point. Like, are they intending to purchase? Because it looks like it's like you might as well just buy them at this point. So
Right.
they already are basically a mini WWE with all the people they have there. It's kind of ridiculous. Uh, just naming off everyone there and not even talking about who's behind the scenes. Like, got Dreamer, Lance Storm, uh, so a bunch of other that I'm blanking on right now. But yeah, like I want them to to buy TNA. It's just for the tape library, so they can go and look at all the AJ Styles like stuff. Oh, and man, and Kurt Angle's run, the best thing he's ever done in his career was at TNA, and we'll never know unless they get those tapes. So he to put his TNA run in the WWE Hall of Fame. it's, it's ridiculous that no one recognizes his TNA run unless you're a real wrestling nerd, you know. Thing you know. But yeah, it's cool. Clearly positioning it above NXT, but below the main roster. Like they're creating a whole wrestling scene, like ecosystem, where they have wrestling at every level. Raw and SmackDown being the premier shows, and then if this plan that I think is happening goes into fruition, they'd have TNA below them, and then NXT below them, and then Evolve below them. Like it's awesome to have that sort of
Well, they
upward
already released a
mobility.
bracket, but it doesn't have TNA on it. I
Yeah,
don't think I saw
exactly.
TNA.
Yeah. Oh, it will eventually. It's gonna. Like, what are they doing if they're not gonna buy it? What are they doing? Like, how you how are you giving the Hardys, who are the TNA Tag Champs, new merch for WWE if you don't own TNA or are intending on buying TNA? So, like, it's just do it already. Like, just announce it. You know, 'cause it'll make everybody happy. So, okay, so the Elimination Chamber. Uh, so tell me your theory about the women's chamber and what you think is going to happen with the Jade, Bianca, and Naomi thing.
I don't know. I have a lot of theories.
Yes.
Um, like for sure, I always thought it was Naomi, but it could be Bianca because she could be a heel. That'd be better.
Yeah.
But I've always just wanted it to be Naomi and be like, I never lost these tag team titles that were mine to begin with. Before Sasha left her. Uh, but they both left. So technically, she never lost the tag titles from there. So, but it could be Bianca because all the trolls online were always saying about all the hate that Bianca and Jay didn't go